This is the all-new BMW X1 S-Drive 2.0i, now in its second generation with an all-new shell and a whole lot of improvements in terms of mechanicals and technology. The first gen saw more than 730,000 units being sold worldwide, which shows the popularity of this versatile SUV. The new X1 has grown in more ways than one. The new X1 is BMW's all-new sports activity vehicle, with a whole host of improvements, size being the most significant change done to this car, to cater for a whole new breed of Singapore motorists who wants a lot more out of life, be it for work or play. One of the key differences, and I think the X1's biggest selling point, is its interior, a significantly spacious interior for better passenger comfort and also more space for luggage. For the driver, it's all about ergonomics and driver-centric instrument panels, which are angled towards the driver for better control. And one thing I simply love about the X1 series SUVs is the high driving position. And as always, really solid workmanship and materials are employed in the X1. Full electric seats for the driver and front passenger. Lots of storage space as well. The iDrive's operating system's control display comes in the form of a 6.5-inch freestanding monitor. The interior trim, strip and events are bordered by an accent strip spanning the full width of the instrument panel. With the bigger dimensions in the X1, we see improved headroom, shoulder and elbow room, a real improvement in terms of comfort for the passengers. The X1 comes with a built-in SIM card, which comes fully equipped with BMW's connected drive technology, which basically serves to connect the driver and the outside world. With apps including BMW Online, we also have the navigation system and concierge services. And for parking, we also have the rear view camera to allow you to park safely. The large, upright BMW kidney grille, 3-section lower air intake, and characteristic 6-eye look formed by the twin circular headlights and fog lamps below them are the standout features of the new model's front end. Standard features on the X1 include daytime driving lights as well as full LED headlights. And now let's talk some specs on the BMW X1. Powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, delivering 192 bhp at 5,000 RPMs. That's a plus 4% versus its predecessor, and generating 218 Nm of torque at 1,250 RPMs. That's another 4% versus its predecessor. With an 8-speed Sport automatic transmission, the new X1 goes from 0 to 100 in 7.7 seconds, with a top speed of 225 km per hour. With an average fuel consumption of 13.9 km per hour. That's an improved 9% versus its predecessor. With a 51-liter fuel tank, CO2 emissions are at 141 grams per kilometer, and once again improved by 10% versus its predecessor. One thing I love about BMW, unlike conventional cars which offer you maybe 1 or 2 ways to open up the tailgate, the X1 offers you 4 different ways to get the tailgate opened up. One is via a lever located by the driver's section. The other way, if you happen to be carrying lots of luggage in your hands, there's a sensor located right underneath there. All you need to do is use your foot, kick it under, and the boot opens up. The other way is via a little switch or lever that's here, sensor. All you need to is click it, the boot opens up. And one of my favorite ways, of course, is via the remote control. So all you need to do is click on it, and voila, the boot opens up. And for the BMW X1, in fact, it offers you, one of the biggest sizes of boot space in its class, 505 liters of space. And with the 40-20-40 split with the seats, you get a total of 1,550 liters, which is really incredibly a lot of space for all your luggage and all the other stuff that you plan to bring along. So how does the X1 overall fare? Well, first of all, it's definitely a better drive than its predecessor. And in terms of looks, well, it speaks for itself. And one thing which I think Singaporean families will definitely appreciate is the interior space. If you're looking for a car which is bigger than a saloon, I think the X1 will definitely be something you can consider. BMW also offers you a whole host of additional upgrades which you can add on to the X1, whether it's a luxury or even the M Sports package. Okay, so how much is it going to cost to drive the car here in Singapore? Well, it costs 191,800 inclusive of COE, and the annual road tax is $1,210. We want to say a big Revv thank you to Performance Motors for allowing us to have the X1 for our presentation. To find out more about the X1 and the whole BMW range, head on down to their showroom at Alexandra Road. And once again, this wraps up yet another episode of Revv Motoring. To find out more about the X1 and the rest of the cars that we have done thus far, check out our website at the link above. Till you see you on the next episode, from all of us here at Revv Motoring, drive safe.